Good morning, folks. Wanted to talk to you about the crypto market. Happy Sunday, don't forget. So, things are heating up. It's going to be a wild one, according to all the crypto experts out there. So, these are the times where you're going to look at the market and say, damn, I wish I got in when it was those red days. So, just keep patient, keep tight, you know. Remember that the one of the largest economies in the world, the U.S. economy, they literally have to tell themselves that they're going to run out of money unless they do something about it. So Secretary Yellen has issued that warning, and this is something significant impacting the U.S. dollar, right? Bitcoin is a deflationary asset. Bitcoin is leading the charts in terms of the adoption as one of the most widely known cryptocurrencies out there. However, that being said, institutions are, yes, they're buying Bitcoin like crazy. Everybody's hoarding Bitcoin. But what's happening right now is that more awareness is like, okay, what is Bitcoin? You tell me, what is Bitcoin? Okay, it's deflationary. It's got the store of value. It's it's immutable. So when you start looking at Bitcoin being 50 grand in a matter of, a couple hours a day, from 45 to 50 grand US, that's huge. It's significant, right? Because it's leading the charts. Institutions, likewise, they're also spending the Sunday morning looking at, hey, what else is out there? Oh, and then they will stumble upon something like Bitcoin Cash and say, okay, why should I care about that? Well, Bitcoin Cash, after about a decade of Bitcoin being, born, Bitcoin Cash was also born to solidify some of these efficiencies, right? So Bitcoin, back in those days, it couldn't transfer data fast enough to do transactions. It was expensive. Then Bitcoin Cash was born. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, life is about evolution. Technology is about the evolution. And we're seeing this happening right now with Bitcoin Cash. So as nations adopt Bitcoin itself, what's going to happen is they're going to look at Bitcoin Cash and say, is this the same or different than Bitcoin? And guess what? For $500 for one Bitcoin Cash right now, or maybe even a little bit more, for one, compared to Bitcoin, you know what? What is the purpose of Bitcoin Cash? And I never saw myself being a proponent of Bitcoin Cash until I said, where am I going to put my money, right? So these cryptos out there, you're going to see Bitcoin Cash, like AMC is accepting Bitcoin Cash. A lot more companies, small businesses, will start accepting Bitcoin Cash. Why? Because it's ease of use and transactability, etc. Right? So as Bitcoin goes to the moon, which we all know it's deflationary, governments tried to, but they can't stop it. So guess what? As that rises to the moon, it lifts everything else. And one of those stores of values is Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash as well, right? Bitcoin Cash only 21 million. Ethereum, it's going to have like a triple halving, so I'm not sure what that's going to turn out to be. I'm not a big Ethereum proponent, but I do support them, and I think that will also go very far in the future, right? So both is great to have, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, right? Those are becoming the blue chip stocks of crypto, right? Chainlink as well. So Chainlink, I always loved Chainlink since it was $2, right? Sure, it can get boring, and have this sideways action, but that doesn't mean to say one day one Chainlink will not be $1,000, right? When you're living in a world 7 years from now, Chainlink is integrated with everyone. They're the oracle. They're the number one oracle in this Web 3.0. Everyone will need Chainlink to relay data back and forth securely, right? So this is why I always love Chainlink, right? So, in terms of adoption, crypto space is seeing that adoption. Institutions are now studying what cryptos should they invest in, right? Grayscale bought a bunch of cryptos, including Chainlink and Bitcoin Cash and others like Ethereum. So we're going to see more and more companies come out and do that, right? If they can put Bitcoin on their treasury, why not start putting Bitcoin Cash also as part of their treasury? Or even a small business owner like myself, right? Start looking at Bitcoin Cash as a store of value, something that will only go up in time due to the fact that it's closely related. It was born from Bitcoin itself and has evolved since. So the Lightning Network on Bitcoin Cash always had that, the ability to transact in a quick amount of time with lower fees. It always had that. So now Bitcoin comes out with this Lightning Network and great like that. But as Bitcoin goes to, if it gets to $1 million or $5 million, people say, guess what? It just lifts everything else. And as institutions start studying, what am I investing in? Guess what? They're going to discover the benefits of also having and being invested in Bitcoin Cash, right? So that's it for today. A small update. It's October, so happy October. Like I said, we're going to start seeing green in October. This trend should continue into November, December, and maybe the blow off top, and then maybe some cooling down after. But the trajectory is 5 billion people is coming into this space. So you don't need a lot to invest, right? $500 can make you pretty wealthy in some of these cryptos, right? Just time does the heavy lifting. That's all. Go out there, enjoy, have fun, stay safe. Peace.